Hi, this is Chris Jones, Product Manager of Licensing and Syndication at Deseret Digital Media, and today I'm going to continue our brief introduction to Deseret News Service. You'll remember from our last video, we talked a lot about the type of values-based content we produce to reach a large, underserved chunk of the population. In this segment, we'll look at the innovative, free, and low-cost ways we can syndicate our content to you. Traditional syndication models don't match the needs of the digital future. Gone are the days when being a general news source and simply feeding wire news to an audience will yield success. To attract and engage a larger audience, news organizations need to be more thoughtful and ensure that their offering more closely reflects the needs of the audience targeted. This slide shows just some of the companies with evolving syndication models we keep an eye on. As we looked across the industry, our search led us to 4 prevailing models: news feeds, link stories, widgets, and channels. You're probably most familiar with traditional news feeds from wire services like the Associated Press. These typically come with a monthly or yearly licensing fee. Link stories are delivered just like news feeds, but they're free. The exchange is these stories include embedded links that provide your audience more information about a topic and boost search engine page rank for the sites to which the stories are linked. Now, if that's not completely clear at this point, don't worry about it. I will be showing you some examples in just a minute. Widgets list stories that may be relevant to your audience and help drive traffic to partner sites. And channels. These are also free and generate revenue, which is split between partners through an ad share. Okay, so let's dive into the first model, news feeds. The price of these can fluctuate from one wire service to another and from station to station, so you never really know if you're getting a good deal. With Deseret News Service, we offer one low price for our feeds, a free or discounted trial period, and discounts for combining more than one feed category. This is an example of a features feed we did for Father's Day. In addition to our local websites, this story was posted on World Now sites in Hawaii, in Memphis, and elsewhere. Here's another story about dads that was syndicated to our partner in Phoenix. Link stories. Again, these are many of the same stories delivered through news feeds, only they're free. This story was produced by a tech media site, space.com, but was syndicated to Yahoo News as a link story. There are embedded links throughout the story, providing readers more information from space.com. They also contain related links at the bottom of the story. Now, if you're not sold on the idea of sharing your web traffic with partners, let me just say our audiences don't see our sites as destinations. They come and they go. And if they find value in what we offer, hopefully they come back. Link stories are a way to provide them with that value, with relevant information, even if it's on a partner site instead of our own. Your audience will recognize that service and will know they can come to your site, and after they consume the content they want there, you'll direct them to other information in which they may be interested. Widgets, another popular free solution. Those World Now stations we looked at included a custom widget with our Father's Day stories, linking viewers to other relevant stories we shared with them. KSL.com has a widget linking readers to stories at the Deseret News, and so does the Washington Times. Widgets take up a bit of real estate on your website, but you get these stories for free, and they require little or no maintenance on your end. And the channel model. This may be our most exciting solution because it's not only free, but has the potential to generate ad revenue. Now, we're not the only ones using this model. Here's a channel produced by TheStreet.com and served up on New Haven Register. The Bleacher Report, served up on the Los Angeles Times. Bleacher controls all the content, story selection, placement on the channel. Los Angeles Times provides the space on the site and serves their audience with stories on which they can't or don't spend the time and money to produce themselves. This is a demand media travel story served up on USA Today. Our company, Deseret Digital Media, has a family media guide called OK.com, where users can rate movies both on their appropriateness, like the MPAA ratings, but also whether the movie is even worth your time. It's available for licensing across the country using this channel model. Now, since it is one of our other products, I will take just a quick minute to plug it. OK.com is fast and easy to implement. We're talking like 5 to 10 minutes for our team to have it up and running on your site. And it's really inexpensive. In most cases, it costs less than the show times many sites are already paying for, and those are included in OK.com. And here's a look at what the Deseret News Service channel might look like. This is currently in development with the expectation that it will be available to license and deploy by the end of 2012, early 2013. We are still in discussions on the branding of the channel and categories, and we welcome our partners' feedback. You'll notice the advertisement on the right sidebar. Our channel will have 2 or 3 ads that can be split between us. We'll work with you to decide whether it makes most sense in your situation for us to sell and serve up the national ads or to split the ad slots and each serve up our own ads. So let's summarize. From our last presentation, you know we utilize a data-driven content strategy to supplement your own strategy by addressing a key audience with targeted content. That audience represents about 56% of the population and is largely underserved. They want relevant news that influences their family and other important areas of their lives. We serve them with targeted content based on 6 themes. These world-class stories are available to you through any of 4 innovative syndication models: news feeds, link stories, widgets, and channels. We'd like to invite you and the editorial leadership at your organization to review our content and see how well it might be received by your audience. You can do that by browsing our showcase site, DeseretNewsService.com. Consider which syndication models you'd like to pursue. As we move forward, we can test our connections. Your content management system can reach out to us through an API using XML, JSON, or SOAP. We've also developed a WordPress plugin, a Dropbox feature, or can send stories by email. Now, that technical information and more info on where our stories are coming from are available in 2 separate video presentations on Deseret Connect, the content and community management platform that powers our syndication service. We'd like to talk with you more about how a syndication partnership would make sense for both of our organizations. We also welcome any questions or comments you might have, and feel free to check out those short Deseret Connect videos now. Remember, these presentations are just designed as brief introductions, so let's get in touch and talk more about your organization and Deseret News Service.